access to cardiology specialty services as well as other specialty services. Patients don't have to travel an hour and a half or 2 hours.
We do cardiac cath procedures down there, which is the only cardiac cath lab in western Wyoming.
I think it's very personalized care. A lot of them are neighbors and friends.
I think it's really been a blessing for the community as well as all of western Wyoming.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SBI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property, it's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Good evening and welcome back inside Evanston High School for live coverage of Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Postseason tournament play in the 4A West Regional Tournament, and the Star Valley Braves in the semifinal game to take on the Green River Wolves. Behind schedule, as you can tell, the game originally scheduled for 8 p.m., but as is often the case when you get to the night games in a region tournament like this, running behind, and it could be even longer now. The Natrona-Kelly Walsh game coming down to the wire, 26 seconds left, but it's a 3-point game. Both teams in the bonus, and a lot of timeouts still remain.
I don't think either team is led by more than one possession in this game. It's been back or forth. It's been that tight, and we'll see how it goes. The Braves with the nightcap, the second night in a row, and what a finish last night, Duke. Roman Erickson sends the Star Valley faithful home happy for the night, and the Rock Springs Tigers faithful home very, very sad.
That they did. Roman Erickson collected a rebound and hit it at the buzzer. I'm sure maybe you've gone back and seen some of the highlights, but we actually were sent this video now from, well, here's a look at it first of Cooper.
Who had a monster game, by the way.
His iconic spin move that missed, but then Roman Erickson gets it off definitely in time. The ball was about halfway to the rim when the buzzer sounds, and that's the game winner for Star Valley against Rock Springs last night. They were obviously excited. The Star Valley High School indoor track team, they're at their state tournament this weekend, the culminating event, the state championship for indoor track. Coach Young sending us this video. They had a watch party last night in the hotel room, and that's their reaction to the Roman Erickson board and score to win at the buzzer.
That really makes me happy. You know, we've gotten a lot of emails and messages over the years of, hey, we watched this, thanks for this, and we appreciate that, and this was fun. That's that kind of stuff is what makes what we do pretty fun. I like that a lot.
And of course, the bench reaction from the coaches and the fans. It was a fun moment for Star Valley basketball. That game winner last night at the buzzer, Roman Erickson, the rebound and the score. It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off tonight. So that win puts Star Valley in the semifinal round against the Green River Wolves. They play either Kelly Walsh and Natrona. And maybe we'll show the last 2 seconds of this game because it's 56-53.
It's over now. Kelly Walsh got stuck a little bit behind the 8 ball with time running down, tried to fling it out, was deflected out by the Mustangs, and then Kelly Walsh was just called for an intentional foul on his way to the basket. So, well, I guess I shouldn't say it. I guess he has to hit a free throw first, but that's going to send Natrona to the line, and they could put this one away with 2.3 seconds left, and they will go to the championship. The loser of this game will play tomorrow.
That'll be an elimination game against either Star Valley or Green River.
Yes.
So,
well, no, it flips. It's they play Rock Springs. Loser of this game plays Rock Springs tomorrow. I could not spit it out, sorry.
So that first free throw is good. It's a big one to make it a 2-possession game, and Natrona's going to win this down the stretch, 58-53. So Natrona into the region championship. They secure their trip to state and will await either Green River or Star Valley. The Braves and Wolves have played already this season. The last time they met, February 7th, Star Valley won that game 56-50 was the final score. Natrona gets the ball back after the intentional foul, and that's it, 58-53, Natrona over Kelly Walsh. And so that puts Star Valley on the court, and they'll warm up for the Green River Wolves. It's the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. You're home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. Braves and Wolves on the way. We'll take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll have your player spotlight. We didn't have a chance to air this interview during the ahead of the girls' game earlier today, but earlier this week I had the chance to catch up with Star Valley senior Kira Allred from the Lady Braves. That's on the way next with the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
The remodel of the hot tub at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton has been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
My name is Alex Finley. I'm the owner of Adventure Tire and Suspension in Afton. SVI Media has been great to work with, and they make everything easy to get set up with advertising. Right after we opened, they reached out to us and got us set up in no time. I think SVI is great for local businesses to get their marketing set up, and I look forward to working with them even more in the future.
To begin advertising your business, nonprofit, or event, visit svinews.com/advertising.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
There's still time to get out and enjoy what winter has to offer in beautiful alpine Wyoming. Snowmobile in the backcountry with your own sled, or rent one from a local retailer. You could also enjoy the scenery on snowshoes or go cross-country skiing on our groomed trails. Maybe get out on the ice for some excellent fishing. And of course, stay a while with exceptional lodging and dining options. Enjoy the winter while you still can, and book your stay in alpine Wyoming.
On the SBI Sports Network, Star Valley High School senior with the Lady Braves, Kira Allred is with us today. And Kira, let's talk. Last week, you guys wrapped up the regular season hosting Jackson on a senior night. What was that moment like for you to wrap up your home schedule on a senior night? Walk us through the emotions.
It was pretty cool. I got to start finally, and it was just a lot of emotions. Just went out there and had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Has it sunk in that it's winding down for you as far as a high school athlete?
A little bit, yeah, because I don't have any sports after this, so this is my last go-round as a high school athlete. So
Last hurrah. All right, so you have regionals this weekend. What is the mindset for this team? Is it changed any, or is the preparation any different now that you're into postseason play?
I feel like it's not necessarily different, just more intense. You know, we got to go out there and do our best. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what goals did you have, maybe for you or as a team entering this season, that you're hoping to accomplish over the next 2 weekends?
I think just have a lot of fun, make some memories. That's basically it.
Perfect. Kira, Allred, our player spotlight. All right, Kira, what do you like to do when you're not playing basketball? What other hobbies do you have?
I love running. I like art and riding horses as well.
Okay. So any specific kind of art that you like?
I like drawing. I love colored pencil, just shading and making things look realistic.
Perfect. So maybe you've already answered the question. Maybe art's the answer, but do you have a favorite class in school right now?
I don't have art this trimester. I had it last trimester. It was pretty fun. But right now, I think sociology or sports medicine.
All right, what is your least favorite drill during basketball practice?
Ooh. 3 lanes or X's.
Awesome. Plans after high school, Kira, what are you thinking?
I'm going to Utah State University. I'm going to be studying kinesiology, and I hopefully want to be a physical therapist or a sports trainer in the future.
Cool. Kira, what is your favorite breakfast cereal?
Multigrain Cheerios.
Nice. All right. How about favorite kind of music?
I like kind of all sorts. I'd say like indie pop right now, I guess.
Awesome. That's Kira Allred. She's our player spotlight on SBI Sports.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
The remodel of the hot tub at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton has been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
At Red Devil Gymnasium on the SBI Sports Network, and counting down to tip-off between Star Valley and Green River in the final game of the day, Friday, day 2 of the 4A West Region Basketball Tournament. Now let's take a look at that Crimson Corner.
Well, indoor track after day 2, the Braves 9th with 24.5 points. Lady Braves currently 10th with 13 points. Shout out indoor track, watching again. Regional basketball, the Lady Braves defeated Natrona earlier this afternoon. 36-31. It was a grinder, but they qualify for state. They advance, and they will take on the Green River Wolves tomorrow in the 4A West Championship. That's a look at your Crimson Corner here on a Friday night.
First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, as we'll look at the roundup now with the help of Sunrise Engineering.
Well, some scores. Yesterday, Riverton losing to Kelly Walsh, Natrona over Jackson, Green River beating Evanston, Star Valley over Rock Springs. Earlier today on the boys' side, Jackson pulling a bit of an upset, knocking off Riverton to stay alive and extend their season by a day. And then Rock Springs defeating Evanston, at least one day, I should say. And so now the loser of this game will take on Jackson, and Kelly Walsh just fell to Natrona, so they will take on Rock Springs. That will be an elimination game tomorrow in the early afternoon. That's a look at your Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. Coaching staff for the Green River Wolves getting set to take on Coach Shumway and the Star Valley Braves. Let's take a look at the rivalry between these two schools and recap it with SVI News.
Well, my numbers go back to 1951, and in that time, Star Valley leads at 72-40 on a neutral court. It's a bit closer. The Braves lead at 4-3. The last time these two teams met, as you already mentioned, 56-50 in favor of the Braves in Afton. That was in Green River on February 7th. Looking at some of the trends, the Braves have won the last 7 meetings and 11 of the last 12. That's a look at your rivalry, presented by SVInews.com.
Visit for your print or e-edition subscription to the Star Valley Independent. That's SVInews.com. Let's go courtside to Millie Kazare for the Miles CPA Courtside Report. You had the chance to catch up with Coach Matt Erickson and get his thoughts on the matchup with the Wolves today. Millie.
Coach Shumway said the focus for the Braves tonight is to compete and play hard. With everything at stake in this game, he talked about the importance of bringing energy and effort all the way from the start. One key area the Braves are looking to improve from last night's game against Rock Springs is their transition defense. Rock Springs was really good last night about that. And Coach said Green River runs the floor really well, so slowing them down in transition will be a big test for Star Valley tonight. As the team heads into this matchup, Coach Shumway said the message to his players has been to take the tournament one step at a time. After getting the first win last night, tonight represents the next step, and a victory would secure their spot at the state tournament. He hopes the Braves will be able to bring their best effort as they take on Green River here in the second day of regionals. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare, with the Miles CPA courtside report in Afton and in Alpine. That is Miles CPA Records Watch with the help of Star Valley Disposal.
Well, looking at the numbers coming into this weekend, the Braves with the advantage on offense. As you can see, the Wolves with a pretty good advantage in rebounding. Defense, they're both in the top part of the standings, especially Green River. So the Braves will face the second and third ranked 4A defenses in successive nights. Wanted to highlight the rebounding tonight. The Roman Erickson, one of the Braves leaders at 5.1. Dax Taylor leading the Wolves at 5.7. And that is your Records Watch from Rad Curbside.
Under a minute to go. Here's your keys to the game with Star Valley Health.
Number one, the Braves need to not let the ball stick on offense. They say Green River's defense is really good. I'm looking for 3 players in double figures. I think that would go a long way towards helping them win tonight. And then they need to have a defensive focus themselves. I think they need a little bit more urgency on that end of the floor than what they had last night. That's a look at your keys to the game, presented tonight by Star Valley Health.
Compassionate care, every person, every time. Visit StarValleyHealth.org. About to announce the starting 5 for the Wolves and the Braves. Here's your varsity roster tonight for the 2026 Star Valley Braves.
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
That's your varsity lineup with Mountain Star Products as the starting 5 announced for the Braves.
Braves going to starting lineup tonight. Cooper Lancaster, number 1. Lincoln Lydiard, number 2. Dylan Shumway, number 3. Roman Erickson, number 4. And Zach Thompson, number 15. The Braves coached by Matt Shumway, assisted by Aaron Lancaster, as well as Ben and Mark Hale.
Starting lineup presented by Mountain Star Products. Stay tuned for details on an expanded retail department opening this spring at Mountain Star Products, including full supplies for subcontractors and landscapers on Rocky Road in Afton. Now the opposing starting 5 for the Green River Wolves. Number 3, a freshman, Jake Demerit. Number 5, a senior, Gavin Jones. Number 11, a senior, Adam Robertson. Number 24, a senior, Dax Taylor. And number 20, a senior, Dylan Archibald. Head coach Laura Ivy for Green River. Wolves on offense, 54 points per game, 10th in 4A. Defense, 47 points per game. That's 3rd. Green River relies heavily on the defense. Star Valley offensively, 61.6 points per game. 4th best offense in 4A, while the defense allows 52. 6th best defense in 4A. Opening tip won by the Wolves. Green River in white, Braves in crimson, and we're underway at Evanston High School. Winner goes to state and the region championship game tomorrow night. Wolves work around the outside perimeter. Feed it down to the right side elbow, kick it back up top. Jones will step back and reset the offense. Braves go man-to-man on defense to open up the game as the Wolves find Archibald. And off to the perimeter left side. Now around the top is Taylor. He drives, spins. Roman Erickson shuts him down. Kick over to Jones. He can't get into the paint. Stopped on the right side post. Pivots and lob back up top on a long opening possession for the Wolves. Now 37 seconds into it with Archibald up top off a screen, drives to the elbow, bumped and kicked it back outside again. Wolves still on the perimeter. Right elbow, Jones kick out. Archibald, three is in. A 51-second opening possession ends in a 3-ball.
Well, if you could do that every time, you would. If you're any team.
Now Star Valley with their first possession. Lancaster, free throw line, pull up, jumper, back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Jones has the board, and the Wolves up 3-zip. Green River has it on the right side wing, and up top is Archibald with 6:40 still remaining in the first period. Jones, screen on the wing, dribbles to the free throw line and hands off to DeMeritt. Archibald again right side. Lydiard on him defensively, rotating off the screen, and a travel call on Archibald. Wanted to pass down low, but couldn't. Took the other extra step before passing left.
Here's that last sequence, as you mentioned, Duke, at nearly a minute. And I guess if you're the Braves, if you're looking for a positive, you forced him into a long three, just happened to make it.
6:20 to play in the first period. Erickson has it for the Braves on the right side wing, back to the backboard, out to Lydiard and over to Shumway. Shumway tweaked his ankle last night. He is playing today. Battling down low is Lancaster, missed the shot, but he is fouled. As Cooper goes strong to the rim and out to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
You got to get Adam Robertson for that one. First personal, first team foul, 6:09 to go. Yeah, Dylan looks like he's not favoring anything, so that's a great sign for the Braves because, yeah, that looked pretty painful when that happened last night. Free throw was good for Cooper, who had another monster game last night, 30 points, only missed one free throw.
Second attempt is also good. Braves are now trailing by a point, 3-2, 6:07 to go in the first period. Wolves back on offense, baseline drive under the rim and off the square and in. Nice move by Dax Taylor, and he'll have two.
That was a nice play.
Shumway, deep right wing three, a swish for Dylan, and a Star Valley Orthodontics triple to tie at 5.
That's a great sign for the Braves. Dylan's one of those guys that can hit 5 or 6 of those in a game.
5:40 remaining in the first period. Jones drives, gives it up. Right elbow jumper is missed by Robertson, rebounded by Lancaster. Runs to Erickson, one-on-one in the lane. There's going to be an offensive charge called on Roman Erickson. They'll say Dax Taylor had his feet set when Roman plowed into him.
All kinds of momentum here. Well, this is the last, or no, there it is. Roman running into Taylor, and nice job by Taylor taking the charge.
Still tied at 5 with 5:27 to play, one team foul each. Now it's Green River basketball with Jones top of the key. Zach Thompson's on him defensively, just above the free throw line, forces the pass to Taylor, and then not a good foul on the Braves as they were just switching over on defense.
Zach Thompson whistled for that one. So 2 quick ones on the Braves, 2 team fouls. Green River with 1. 5:17 to go here in the first quarter.
Still Green River basketball. Inbound front court corner to Jones. Thompson still on him defensively, still in the man-to-man.
Not sure if this could be the plan for the whole night, Duke, but the Green River offense looks very methodical tonight.
They are in no hurry, and the ball poked around, stolen. Roman almost had the steal, then lost it. Loose ball to Demaray, and he'll just take the three. Nobody came out on him.
2 for 2 are the Wolves. You'll take that if you're a Green River fan.
Lydiard, answer, yes! Lincoln, the Star Valley Orthodontics triple. It's tied again at 8.
Lincoln shot 47% from 3 this regular season. That's an unbelievable number to me.
He just almost never takes a bad shot. And that's another one that drops. Green River on the outside from the free throw line to Archibald out in the perimeter. Pivoting, bounce pass to Taylor deep on the left. 4:14 to go in the first. Taylor can't do anything, and it goes to Jones. He'll drive in, spin, shot, no. Nobody under there but Lancaster for the rebound out in front to Erickson. Roman dumps it down to Lydiard, but behind the backboard. Dribble, spin, shoot, no good, and rebounded by DeMeritt. Quickly out in front to Jones. He'll hesitate, drive to the block, spin, kick out, Robertson. And now to Archibald. He'll go in on the angle. Down on the post, ball poked away and stolen. Thompson comes up with it. Out in front to Lancaster. 1-on-3. Cooper stops, can't get to the rim. Kicks it up top. Lydiard for three. Oh, halfway down and rolled out. No good. Stays 8-8 with 3:30 to go in the first. Archibald to the elbow. Up top to Taylor. Back out Archibald. Right wing three. No. Cornered. Loose ball. Picked up. No, Lancaster will have it deep in the backcourt. 1-on-1 at the rim. Pulls up the jumper. Blocked. Loose ball to Lydiard. He'll go to the rim. He's blocked but fouled.
Tell you what, you don't see that very often where Cooper's got a one-on-one situation and the defender comes away on the better end of it. That's a nice block from Dax Taylor. Lydiard comes up with it and draws a foul on the subsequent action. And he'll get himself to the line. Free throw is good.
Lead back to the Braves by 1. 9-8, 3:13 to play in the first period. 2 team fouls each.
Foul went against Gavin Jones. Second team foul, his first.
Will Linford subs in, as does Tate Lawson. Lydiard at the line. Lancaster on the post. Thompson in the backcourt. Free throw's good.
5 points here in the early going for Lydiard.
Makes it 10-8 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 3:08 to play in this first period. Wolves on the other end. Archibald, right wing, makes a move and is fouled.
Going to be a reaching foul on the Braves. I believe Will Linford is who's going to be whistled for that one. First personal on Will, third team foul on Star Valley. 3:02 to go in the quarter.
Green River inbounds in front of the Star Valley bench. Drive in, pull up jumper, missed by Jones, rebounded by Lawson. He had a ton of boards yesterday. Tate has another here. Lydiard to Lawson. Works over to Lancaster. Makes a move to the elbow. Denied. Steps back out top of the key. Linford back to Lancaster. Fakes a three. Now takes the three. Bounces on the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. Tip to Lawson. Goes back to Lydiard in the lane. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound. Catch. Shoot. No. Missed by Lancaster. This time the rebound to Archibald of Green River. Stays 10-8 Braves. Archibald wants to drive the post. Double team kick out. Take it to the elbow. Nothing at the free throw line there. Back outside is Archibald. Taylor rather. He drives the post. 1-on-1 against Lawson. Tate on the whistle with 2:12 to play in the first.
Taylor's a tough player. He's one of their leaders in scoring. He is their leader in rebounding. And he's been pretty physical here in the early going and gets the better end of that exchange right there and draws the foul on Lawson and gets to the line. First one is good.
1 point difference, 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. 10-9 on the scoreboard. Star Valley on top, but Dax Taylor has one more free throw as Coach Ivy watches.
That was team foul number 4 on the Braves, by the way.
Tie game at 10 with the free throw good. 2 team fouls on Green River. Jones in the backcourt putting a little pressure on Thompson as he takes it across the half court. Thompson, good crossover move, handling the basketball. Taylor stays with him. Gavin Jones rather stays with him. Tate Lawson has 2 screens, but the defense switches, forces the pass back to Thompson. He'll step back, but no three. Now Lawson, Lydiard rather, dribbles to the elbow, kicks to Linford, fakes a shot and travels. It was a great idea by Will Linford because he got his defender up in the air and had an open drive to the rim, but just took the extra step.
Yeah, went, shuffled his feet first. Official right there to see it.
1:42 to play in the first period. Still tied at 10 between Star Valley and Green River in the second 4A semi. Great move by Taylor, but he missed it. It was a double move spinning down the post, rebounded by Lawson.
Tate's already got 3 boards.
Cooper bounces to Thompson. He makes a move, pull up jumper on the baseline, high off the glass, no good. Rebound lost out of bounds, stays with Star Valley. Last touch by Gavin Jones.
I like that move from Zach. I even liked that he went glass, just couldn't get it to go.
1:19 to go in this opening period. Thompson will inbound on the baseline. Goes to Linford. Under the rim. Reverse block. Loose ball picked up by Archibald. And he'll dribble away from some pressure. Out in front to Robertson. Kicks it into the corner. Jab step by Jones, but nothing. He'll retreat back outside and feed it to Robertson to reset the offense. 60 seconds to go in the first. Finds Taylor, top of the key. Kicks it back to Archibald, hesitates, drives, pull-up jumper, missed it. Catch and shoot by Taylor is good. Wolves back on top now, 12-10. 47 seconds to go in the first period. Lancaster works to Lawson, deep on the left wing. 14 fouls on the Braves, 2 on Green River. Cooper has a screen from Linford, hesitates, drives, shoulder down, stop, kick out, Thompson, 3, strong, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lydiard will be tied up with Taylor, and it's a jump ball call. And it stays with Star Valley on the arrow. 30 seconds remaining in the first.
Here's that last sequence. Archibald shot off the mark. Taylor right there for the tip drill.
Thompson looks to inbound, lobs up top to Lydiard. 28 seconds and counting in this first period. Braves trail by 2. Lancaster above the right side corner, bounces. Linford at the free throw line, pivots, hands off to Lawson, missed the shot, and out of bounds off of Linford. It could have gone either way. But they're going to say Linford last touched as Dax Taylor went over the top of him. The look at the Fall River Propane replay. Now Green River a chance to add to the 2-point lead with 11 seconds remaining. Gavin Jones up top, works it left to Archibald, deep on the wing. 5 seconds. And now Robertson drives, jumper on the elbow, banked it but almost fell but didn't go. Rebounded by Lawson, and his full court shot attempt at the buzzer is short. And we go to the end of 1 with the Braves trailing by 2. It's Green River 12, Star Valley 10 on the SVI Sports Network.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
You're watching live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Second period underway. It is Green River basketball leading by 2 in the 4A second semifinal. Winner to the region championship to take on the Natrona County Mustangs. And Green River has the ball tipped, and they lose it out of bounds. Last touch by the Wolves to open up the second. It's going to be Star Valley basketball back the other way.
So, Duke, I shared this with you in the break. Kind of an odd first quarter stat for Star Valley. They went 0 for 8 on 2-point field goals. Went 2 of 5 from 3 and made 4 free throws.
That gives them their 10 points as they trail 12-10. Shumway open 3 left wing, off the rim, no good. And it's rebounded by Green River, but then a travel as Stanton and Archibald were kind of fighting each other for the rebound, and it results in a travel, and Star Valley gets it back.
There's that sequence again. Little friendly fire, if you will.
Roman Erickson will inbound for the Braves as Stanton, who just checked in, will sub out real quick.
Demery comes back in for the Wolves.
Erickson on the baseline, lobs up top to Lydiard, deep in the front court. 7:27 to go in the second period. Lost it for 3. No, rolled the inside cylinder, rebounded by Robertson. He's out in front to Archibald. He'll take it across the half-court line. And now with 3 on the way, off the mark and missed by Robertson. Rebounded, though, by Green River. They'll keep the ball, working around to the right side. Now Archibald on the perimeter. Shumway's with him over top of a screen. Kick out, right wing 3, good. Extra opportunity for Adam Robertson, and the Wolves now lead by 5.
Wolves 3 of 5 from distance to start this game on the season. 29% as a team. They're shooting hot to start.
Lawson with the handle on the basketball, directs traffic to Roman Erickson. Dribbles down low, under the rim, behind the backboard. Kick to Lydiard for a mid-range 2, strong and no good. Rebound to Dax Taylor, and now the Wolves lead by 5 with the ball. Jones dribbles between the knees and then retreats back outside. Hesitates, has a screen, drives, shut down, and stolen by Lawson. Lawson all the way to the rim, no good, but a catch and shoot and a score by Mason Kleeman following, and a rebound and bucket all in one motion.
Nice job of trailing your teammates exactly where you're supposed to be if you're Mason Kleeman.
6:03 to play in the second period. Down 15-12. Braves down by 3. Wolves with the basketball. Robertson has the ball tipped by Shumway. Shumway tracks it down to the backcourt. One-on-one on the other end. Lets the defense fly by and scores. A steal and score for Shumway to make it a 1-point game. And a timeout taken by Coach Ivy of Green River. First timeout of the game. We'll take it with 5:50 to play in the second. Wolves 15, Braves 14. Back in 1 minute on SBI.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
The greatest cardiac need in Wyoming is simply access to cardiology specialty services as well as other specialty services. Patients don't have to travel an hour and a half or 2 hours.
We do cardiac cath procedures down there, which is the only cardiac cath lab in western Wyoming.
I think it's very personalized care. A lot of them are neighbors and friends.
I think it's really been a blessing for the community as well as all of western Wyoming.
Coming out of the timeout, it is Green River basketball. They lead by 1. Robertson for 3, and he hit another one. Adam Robertson hits another one from the left side wing, and it's a 4-point Wolf lead.
Well, he's 2 out of 3 from distance. The Wolves 4 out of 6 to start this game.
Lidford. It's actually Kleeman, rather, gives it up, and there's going to be a foul on the shot. Roman Erickson will go to the free throw line with 5:24 to play in the second. Star Valley trailing by 4.
Robertson picks up his second. First team foul, 5:24 to go in the quarter. Roman to the line for the first time tonight. On the season, Roman was a little inconsistent, is probably the best way to put it, from the free throw line, but that percentage has been going up at the end of the regular season and the postseason. That one barely draws iron, though.
Stays a 4-point difference. 5:24 to go in the second period. And one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. That one's good. 3-point game, 18-15. Green River with the lead and the basketball. Gavin Jones will take the dribble uncontested across the half-court line as Zach Thompson awaits for him on defense. Braves stay man-to-man. Archibald on the right. Shumway's on him. Resets with a pass to Jones, and he'll direct traffic outside the circle. Braves not pressuring in the front court as Archibald takes the 3 and he hits it. Dylan Archibald is a great shooter, and that one was all net. 21-15, largest lead of the game for the Wolves, up by 6.
Wolves have hit 5 3-pointers.
Here's a great pass down to Shumway from Thompson from the outside. Dylan hits 2 more. 21-17. Jones weaves, hands to Taylor, shot fake, and gives back to Archibald. Thought about the 3, but Shumway was right with him.
Well, they've shot so well, sometimes that bucket feels mighty big.
Stanton fakes, now spins and drives, and he's fouled by Kleeman. Shot was no good. Jake to the free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts.
First personal on Mason. First team foul on the Braves. 4:28 to go in the quarter. Stanton to the line. First one is good.
Extends the lead back to 5, 22-17.
Stanton on the season 59% at the line, according to the WyoPreps.com stats.
The junior shoots and scores the second. 6-point difference. Braves trail with the basketball, 23-17. Zach Thompson runs point across the half court, works to the right, hands off to Lancaster deep on the wing. Erickson quickly to Shumway on the left side. Lancaster will have a moving screen away from the ball. That will be against the Braves and give the ball back to the Wolves.
That'll be Cooper's first personal, second team foul. Here you can see a bit of that.
4:10 to go in the second. Green River leading it by 6. 23-17. Stanton. Archibald wants to drive, ball on his hip, falls down, but collected to a teammate. Kick out for Jones, 3, no good. Rebound volleyball, and it's going to go to Linford for the rebound. Hands off to Thompson, Shumway, now Erickson to the corner. Drives, pulls on the ball, blocked. But they're going to get a foul. No whistle, at least not that you could hear. Then a really late whistle. Green River not happy at all. But it's 23-17 and Roman back to the free throw line.
They're going to get Jake Stanton for the foul. First personal, second team foul. Roman back to the line. He's 1 of 2. He'll get 2 more. That one's good.
Three minutes, 44 seconds remaining in this period, and Roman Erickson will have one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Lincoln Lydiard back in as well.
Second free throw is short. Rebound to Taylor. Green River basketball. 23-18, a 5-point Wolves lead. Archibald on the right wing. Lydiard on him. Rolls over a screen. Bounce pass up top to Taylor. Another screen set for him. Roman Erickson stays with it. Jones deep on the left. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second period. 2 team fouls on each. Stanton can't drive. Kick out. Long 3 is no good. Rebound goes to Green River. Another 3's on the way from Taylor. No good. Another Green River rebound by Stanton. They go down low, and the shot's missed by Jones. Another Green River rebound. Stanton drives, missed, and foul. How many offensive boards can you get? And finally, Jake Stanton goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Several opportunities there. Gonna have to settle for 2 free throws. First one's good for Stanton. He's got 3 points, all of them from the line. He'll get 1 more.
Clock is stopped at 3:03 as the second free throw swirls down and in. Largest lead of the game at 7 now, 25-18. Green River on top. Star Valley trailed by as many as 11 points twice yesterday. Came back to win. Right now they're down 7 as they go down to Linford. Shot fake up, and he's fouled. Puts Will Linford to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Not a lot of fouls, but almost all of them on shots, and so we've seen quite a few free throws.
Jake Demaray whistle for that one. First personal, third team foul. Linford to the line for the first time.
His first attempt is good. Cuts the lead back down to 6 in favor of Green River, 25-19.
Will did not get to the line many times this season. 5 of 16. Hits them both.
5-point game. 2:48 to go in the second. Green River's with the lead and the ball. Jones front court, Thompson waits. Braves still stay man-to-man. Thompson passes left side to Taylor. He drives baseline, kicks back up the post to Jones, and back outside again to Demerit. He goes back down low. Stanton spins, kick out. Open 3, shots away. Banked it in from the left side corner is Gavin Jones. Lead back to 8, stolen by Stanton. Out in front to Jones. Poked away from behind by Thompson to Lancaster. Stolen away again by Green River. Works it left side. Shot fake, drive in the lane, kick out. Here's a 3. Taylor, no. Rebounded by Lydiard. Star Valley basketball. 2 minutes to go in the second period. Erickson on the right wing, drives double team, hands off Linford, free throw line, jumper, no good. Nobody down there but the Wolves for the rebound. Taylor on the board. 1:48 to go in the second. Wolves lead by 8 still, 28-20. 3 team fouls each, and the tempo slows to Gavin Jones. Archibald. Now left side is Demerit. On the left elbow, back out to Stanton. Clock ticks down to 1:30 remaining before halftime. Demerit will travel, trying to battle for position against Lancaster on the low block and turns it over.
Called for, this is probably called a gather step, which they do not call in the pros anymore. You know, the Braves are down 8, but Green River shot really well, especially from distance. If the Braves can close out here in the last minute and a half and get it within a couple of possessions, I don't think it can be too sad.
Lawson has it up top, 1:18 to go before halftime. Thompson goes down to Lancaster as Harrington hits the deck. Lancaster, scoop shot underneath, reverse, no good. And it's another rebound by Gavin Jones of the Wolves. Slow to get up was Archibald. And he and Stanton will come down the court late on offense.
And this almost feels like a minute-long possession, the way Green River is backing off here, just like they started the game.
Stanton, backdoor bounce pass, tipped by Lydiard and stolen. Braves have it. Lydiard out in front to Lancaster. Passes on the 3, goes to Lydiard, down the barrel, no. Rebounded again by Gavin Jones of Green River. 37 seconds remains of the game. Green River 28, Star Valley 20. Now Thompson comes up to put a little more pressure on defense. Jones, good handle on the ball, works it over to Archibald. Up top, Lydiard's on him. 23 seconds before halftime. Lydiard stays with Archibald, stepping back into the circle. Burning some clock at 17, 16, and now 15. Here's Jones. Thompson's on him. Clock down to 11. Stanton, top of the key, back to the backboard. Spins with 8. Archibald, 6. 5, double team on the outside, feed down, it's tipped, loose, picked up by Lydiard, Lawson, and Tate will take the half court and almost hit him, no. And as the buzzer sounds, we go to the locker room with the Green River defense, third best in the 4A, holding Star Valley to 20 through the first 16 minutes of game time. It's Green River 28, Star Valley 20, and the Simplot Smoky Candy Mine halftime show. That's on the way next on the SVI Sports Network.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Halftime coverage is presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, supporting local families and communities. Visit simplot.com.
At the break, it's 28 for Green River, 20 for Star Valley. And as you mentioned, Al, some big shots falling from the perimeter for the Wolves to give them an 8-point lead.
Well, 4 different players have made a three-pointer for Green River, and as a team, they are shooting 6 of 12 from beyond the arc. That combined with their defense and some cold shooting by the Braves because of that defense, it's where you got this halftime score.
Well, let's take a look at even more of those stats. Here are the Battleston Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home halftime battle stats.
Very balanced for the Wolves in that first half. 3 different players with 6 points apiece. Adam Robertson, Dylan Archibald, and Dax Taylor, each with 6. 4 points for Jake Stanton, and 3 points apiece for Jake Demaray and Gavin Jones. The Wolves also winning the rebounding battle 17-12. As I just mentioned, Green River shooting 6 of 12 from beyond the arc and 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Those are pretty great numbers in terms of efficiency. The Braves, if you look at their numbers, not nearly as efficient. 3 of 15 from 2-point range, 2 of 9 from 3-point range at 22.2%. Leading the way is Dylan Shumway. He's got 7 points. Lincoln Lydiard has 5. And then 2 points apiece for Mason Kleeman, Roman Erickson, Cooper Lancaster, and Will Linford. Tate Lawson did lead the team with 4 rebounds in that first half. The Braves did get to the line a few times, making 8 of 10 attempts. And quite honestly, Duke, feels like the Braves got some shots in that first half, just didn't make them. And thus they find themselves down by 8 here at the break.
That's your Battleston Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home halftime battle stats, where you will find quality, price, and service located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleston Brothers Flooring. Let's see if we can give away a gift certificate courtesy of Swirl, the Giftery, and Star of 89 in downtown Afton.
So this is a pretty wild trivia. The last time I've checked like 5 times. The last time these two teams met on a neutral court in the postseason was for the Class A championship in the 1975-76 season. Where was that game played? That is our question tonight. Use our text-in number 307-203-4637. The first correct answer wins a gift certificate to Star of 89.
Encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to please go to Silver Star, the Bank of Star Valley and Aspen Physical Therapy, and give them some love and appreciation. Being a postseason tournament, we have to pay an NFHS broadcast fee to provide live video coverage of this game and other games throughout the weekend, resulting in thousands of dollars of postseason broadcast fees to the NFHS network. Silver Star, the Bank of Star Valley and Aspen Physical Therapy, picking up the tab so that you can watch the games free of charge with your local broadcaster. Please go to Silver Star, the Bank of Star Valley and Aspen Physical Therapy. There are links to those 3 websites on our watch page at SBInews.com. Takes you right to their contact pages. Send them a note and give them a big thank you and some appreciation for making the live broadcast possible. Silver Star, Bank of Star Valley, and Aspen Physical Therapy. Back in 2 minutes. And the Simplot Smoky Candy Mine halftime show. Braves trail the Green River Wolves 28-20.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property, it's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
This is the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show, bringing Earth's resources to This is the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine Halftime Show, bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com.
You know that the team hasn't been playing as well defensively, and they need to be a lot tougher in the second half if they want to steal a win tonight. Offensively, Shumway wants the team to slow things down and play with more patience and focusing on executing the shots they want rather than rushing possessions. His message to the team in the locker room is to stay composed and play their game. He told me, "This situation isn't anything the team hasn't faced before, and the key will be settling in and executing better." We'll send it back to you.
Billy Kazare, the Miles CPA Courtside Report, locations in Afton and in Alpine. That is Miles CPA. Dal, Billy's fantastic. We got to just say it. She just hits it every single time.
She's 15 years old, and she's like a seasoned sideline vet.
Yeah.
Does a terrific job for us and gets us some great insights from Coach Shumway. You know, and he's the one that sees the kids every day, and he's seen them for the last 4 months and the off season and all that. So, yeah, that's what his thoughts are in the first half.
That's the Miles CPA Courtside Report. And after that in Alpine, let's see how the Braves have done so far with those Star Valley Health keys to the game.
Well, my keys, which I don't see the kids every day. Number one was don't let the ball stick on offense. I think the Braves have moved the ball okay. I think they've done okay as far as that particular aspect of things. I see they seem to make their shot when they get the open shot. They've missed a bunch of them tonight. 3 players in double figures, obviously a long way from that, just with 20 points in the first half, so work to do there. And then defensive focus, Coach Shumway did touch on that, obviously a defensive urgency and what they can do to play a little better here in the second half.
That's a look at your Star Valley Health keys to the game, offering the keys to your great health. Compassionate care, every person, every time. Visit StarValleyHealth.org. Let's see if we have a winner to that halftime trivia.
And our question was, the last time these two teams met on a neutral court in the postseason was for the Class A championship in the 1975-76 season. Where was that game played? And the answer, of course, is Laramie. And I believe we had a winner.
We do. The first correct answer. Phone number ends in 6702. A lot of correct answers, but the first correct one, 6702. Congratulations, you won that gift certificate to Swirl, the Giftery, and Star of 89 in downtown Afton. Be sure to follow them on their social media, Instagram and Facebook, for updates on their soup of the week, their froyo flavors, and all the great deals they have at the Giftery. That's it for the Simplot Smoky Candy Mine halftime show. Into the REIC Rentals third period. Star Valley basketball down by 8, 28-20. Shumway quickly to Lancaster, work up top to Lydiard, down into the corner to Thompson, and Thompson will keep the dribble up to the top of the key with the pass to Erickson, dribbles the post, bounce down low to Lydiard, reverse under the rim, and good. Lincoln for 2 with his back to the rim underneath.
Not an easy shot. Kind of an awkward reach back there for Lydiard, and he was able to do it. Pretty athletic move.
7:33 to play. The Braves strike first in the second half, and 3 is missed by Robertson. That's refreshing. Rebounded by the Braves as Erickson pull-up jumper's good, just below the free throw line, and the Braves open up on a 4-0 run.
And that's Roman's first shot. He knocks it down. He had made 2 free throws.
Now the Wolves on the outside. Here's Taylor to Archibald. Defense stays right with him. Back to Taylor. You can see that Coach Ivey is in no rush offensively. There's been long possessions for the Wolves. As Archibald steps back and again goes to Jones. 28-24. Green River with the lead, trying to limit the amount of possessions in the game. With the handle is Taylor. Screen set. Drives the post and missed the layup. That was a beautiful drive by Taylor. Just missed it.
Well, and the Braves got caught coming over to help. And
Lydiard misses the 3. That popped up, hit the backboard, it came down, and then there's a jump ball on the rebound. It's going to be Green River basketball on the jump.
Great hustle from Zach Thompson. But, yeah, Dax Taylor had a great chance just for the open layup as the Braves came over and created a lane and just missed it.
6:26 to play in the third period. Green River kick out, extra pass up top, swing round to Robertson, takes the 3 again, and that one's in. He's not going to miss 2 in a row. Adam Robertson, another triple, and the lead back to 7.
He's having a good night. 9 points, 3 of 5. For
Lancaster hits a 3, left side wing to answer, and the Star Valley Orthodontics 3 ball. 6:03 to go in the third period, down to a 4-point game again. Archibald to Demerit. Goes to Jones. 5:52 and counting in this REIC Rentals third period. Another patient possession for the Wolves. Archibald 3 in the corner. no good. Roman Erickson a box out and a rebound. Out in front to Lancaster, but overshot him. The ball bounced over the railing into the bleachers behind the backboard.
Here's that last sequence. You can see the outlet pass. Boy, off by just that much.
5:38 to go in the third. Green River by 4 with the ball. Ball poked loose, but recollected by Taylor. Finds Robertson. Up top is Jones, just outside the circle. 5:25 to play in the third period. It's 31-27. Green River still on the outside. Ball poked loose, picked up by Lancaster. One-on-one on the other end. Cooper goes strong, tries to dunk it, missed. Rebounded though by Shumway, and he'll clean it up. It was a contested dunk. Shumway there though to get the board of the bucket, down to a 2-point game.
Dillon having a very efficient game, 9 points.
Double team on the perimeter. In trouble, go to Robertson. Ball poked loose, picked up by Thompson. Braves basketball on the run with numbers. Cooper, left side, a 5-on-3. Takes the 3 ball, missed it, but rebounded by Lydiard, and then he's tied up. Nope, fouled. Lincoln gets the rebound because the Braves were playing 5-on-3, and he will draw the whistle.
You know, last night and tonight, Lincoln has really stepped up his rebounding, and that was his 5th in this game. It's just, not that he hasn't rebounded all season, it's just I feel like he's hit another level, and it's really helped the team when they've needed it.
Thompson looks to inbound and runs out of time, a 5-second violation. The Braves will turn it over with 4:48 to play in the third. Green River 31, Star Valley 29.
Again, touched on it. Third-ranked defense in the state is Green River, and they've lived up to that.
Taylor dribbles baseline double team. Pass up top to Demerit, and he'll take the jumper at the free throw line. No good, but Stanton rebounds. He'll shoot it and score. 4:30 to play in the third. Wolves back by 4. Erickson, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Roll the inside cylinder, no good. We're going to have a foul on Star Valley on the rebound attempt. Stops the clock at 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the third period.
Foul is going to go against Lincoln Lydiard, his first team foul. 4:24 to go here in the third.
Jones, a slow dribble up top. And you can tell exactly why Coach Ivey wants to play this way. The less possessions you get the Braves. And so she's taking a lot of long possessions on the outside. Now driving is Stanton, kicks it back out. Archibald for 3, short, and rebounded by Lancaster. He's going to be fouled. Or is he going to be given the foul? I don't know how you call that. Cooper was there, and Gavin Jones came underneath him and jumped up into Cooper. I don't know how you can call that. 3:58 to play in the third, and Cooper gets the foul.
Lancaster's second. 2 team fouls.
Taylor up top. He's going to drive the post, pull up the jumper, short. Ball tipped back outside. Jones will have it on the perimeter, and he'll get caught up in traffic, run into his own player. Now go to Archibald, open threes away, good. Off a screen, and he hits it. Back to a 7-point lead, 36-29. The Wolves continue to shoot fantastic from outside. Shumway attacks, missed the layup.
Boy, had the lane, left it short.
3:25 to go in the third period, and now they're going to get Shumway on a foul. This one should be on the floor, so Green River will inbound baseline.
First personal on Dillon. The Braves have picked up 3 team fouls really quickly here in the last minute plus. 1 team foul on Green River, 3:25 to go in the third.
Archibald will inbound for the Wolves. Does so up top to Taylor, contested now, drives in the lane, jumper, too strong. Cooper has the rebound, out in front to Thompson, defense is there. Zach goes left side to Lydiard, back to Shumway, takes the deep left wing 3, no good. Rebounded by Lancaster in the paint, pivots and dribbles, now scores off the square. And a needed score for the Braves, and a timeout will be taken by Coach Shumway. 30-second timeout. Green River 36, Star Valley 31, 3:07 remains in the third on SVI.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
Third quarter coverage on the SVI Sports Network is presented by REIC Rentals, formerly known as Black Mountain Rental. Visit REICSpecialty.com.
Lady Braves still dancing to the music here from the PA system. They've been dancing all weekend. They're going to the region championship game tomorrow afternoon.
Yep, they qualified for state, so had a good tournament.
Green River basketball, Braves trail by 5, 36-31, 3 minutes to go in the REIC Rentals, the third period to play. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Green River. Taylor to Jones. And again, outside ball movement for the Wolves. Looking for a long possession ball, poked loose, taken away by Erickson. Roman wants to run, goes strong to the rim, contact, but no foul on either end, and Roman is good for 2.
They just let that one go one way or the other.
Both teams, one was looking for the charge, the other the contact, and now driving in Stanton. Kicks back outside to Jones. He's shut down to the post. Double team there and goes to Archibald. 2:20 to play in the third. It's a 3-point game. 36-31. Wolves led by 8 at the half. And now Star Valley down by 3. Still around the outside. 2:10 to play in the third.
Well, personally, I think that timeout Coach Shumway took was to say more urgency to close this quarter on defense.
Here's Stanton. Tests the drive, but comes back out with a pass to Taylor. He goes in, angle against Lancaster. Got under the rim, shot good. Wow. That was nice by Dax Taylor. Reversed under the rim. Back to a 5-point difference.
He's got 8 points.
Lancaster looks for a screen, has a little room, and goes to Shumway. Right wing 3, good! Dylan Shumway, a Star Valley Orthodontics triple. It's a 2-point game, 38-36. On the other end is Jones. Drive, kick to Taylor. No shot for him, and there'll be a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on the floor against Star Valley. 4th team foul on the Braves with 1:28 to go in the third.
Second personal on... Well, they're putting number 4 up on the board. I thought it was going to be on Dylan Shumway. I guess it's on Roman Erickson, his second.
Green River will inbound to the baseline. Up by 2. Looking, Archibald bounces up the post to Jones. Outside Robertson for 3. That one's short, miss, but rebounded by Stanton. Dribble shot, no, but a foul. Stops the clock at 1:23 and puts Jake Stanton to the free throw line. He'll have 2 shots with his team up by 2.
That's on Tate Lawson, his second. 15 foul. Of course, this one on the shot. Stanton knocks it down. Just 1 team foul on Green River in this quarter.
Stanton will have 1 more with the REIC Rentals third period, formerly known as Black Mountain Rentals. Same employees, same service, with more resources. Second free throw is good. 4-point game, 40-36. 1:18 remains in the third period. Lancaster goes to Shumway, up to Erickson up top. 1:12 remaining in the third. Erickson finds Linford, one-on-one in the paint, spin, shoot, score. Great post play by Will. He has 2.
4 points in the game for Will, and that was like a show of power.
Under a minute remaining in the third period. Stanton dribbles down the lane. He wants to go hard to the rim. It does. He answers Will with 2 of his own. Back to a 4-point difference.
He's got 10 points. He's had a really nice game.
40 seconds remaining in the third. Lancaster on the right side wing. Big move to the rim, fouled, and a lot of bodies hit the deck. Lancaster made a huge crossover move up top. Stanton blew right by him. And so Cooper took it strong to the rim and now goes to the free throw line.
Gavin Jones whistled for his second team foul. Of course, this on the shot. Cooper will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 tonight. On the season, a 80% free throw shooter. This one's good.
3-point game, 33.8 remains in the third period.
Cooper with 8 points, had 30 last night. looking for number 9 here.
Zach Thompson subs in, Shumway's out. So for these last 30 seconds, you'll have Erickson and Linford down low. Lancaster on the line right now with Thompson and Lawson.
I can see Dylan, he's chesting his ankle out there. You can see good camera work by our crew.
Free throw's good from Lancaster.
You know, we forget he rolled that this last night. He's played so well tonight, you hadn't really noticed, but I'm sure it's not feeling great.
42-40. Green River still with the lead. With a lot of shoving, and now they finally get Lawson with the foul. Archibald hits the deck, and we are in the bonus.
Tate's probably got to not be so aggressive that far out there when you're in the bonus like that. You're, in essence, just saying, go take these 2 free throws. So maybe probably not what the coaching staff's looking for right there.
Puts Dylan Archibald to the free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts. First is no good. Stays a 2-point game with 22.8 to play in this third period from REIC Rentals.
That's Green River's first missed free throw.
They have shot really well today. Second one's good, 43-40.
They're 9 of 10 now.
Braves down by 3. Lancaster with the dribble across the timeline, 15 seconds on the clock. Late third period, Lancaster's going to let some time tick away. Has a screen, makes a move at 8, pulls up the 3 ball, missed it, rebounded by Erickson in the corner, goes back down to Linford who scores. Time expires, and the Braves outscore Green River by 7 in the third period to cut it down to a 1-point game. Erickson tracking down a deep rebound in the corner. Beautiful assist to Linford, and it's 43-42. Fourth period next on SBI.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCST2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
A chance for the Braves to take the lead to open up the fourth. They drove by 8 at the half, and they do have the ball after Linford scores at the end of the third period. Work it over to Lawson, or Lydiard rather. Lincoln steps back on the elbow, hands off to Lancaster. He wants to drive the post, tough shot, off the square, no good. Tip up on the rebound. Linford comes down with it, kicks it back to Thompson. Zach up top, at the free throw line, goes down to Linford. One-on-one, Will backs into the lane. Spins, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Green River. Wolves hold on to a 1-point lead with 7.5 to go in the game. Gavin Jones will slow down the tempo on the other end. 43-42. Scatton tries to back down the defense but can't. Linford holds strong. Back outside is Jones. Makes a move to the elbow. Nothing. Stanton and now Demerit. Lancaster on him. Here's Archibald. Cross the lane pass and back outside again. A lot of time again going off the clock on this possession for the Wolves. Trying to limit the amount of possessions for the Braves. Passing around the outside. Passing on the three is Jones. Now drives the post. Double team. Halfway down. Pivots. In trouble. And gives it up to Stanton. He goes down and good with the foul. By Jake Stanton is having a fantastic game. He scores with the whistle and the and one from the line.
Foul number 2 on Will Linford. Boy, that was just a long, drawn-out possession. And Stanton got close enough to use some power move and get the and one opportunity. It's actually the third foul on Linford, excuse me. First team foul. Stanton, 12 points, 6 for 6 at the line.
Because of that foul, Linford's out with his third, and the free throw by Stanton is too strong, no good. Erickson rebounds. 6:40 to go in the fourth period. Braves trail by 3. Shumway with the ball. Goes for the tie, off the mark, left side, no good. Rebound, loose on the court, and diving for it, Shumway, but he can't get there. Is there a timeout given to Coach Shumway? Nobody had possession, so they're going to give Star Valley the ball, and they're going to give it to him. Green River not happy at all.
This should be a better angle here. There's the tap, the slide from Dylan. Yeah, he grabs it. And there's the timeout. Wow. The official said it's enough. I can see why Green River's upset too, but that's the way it went this time.
Full timeout taken. Green River 45, Star Valley 42. We'll take just a 30-second timeout on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
This is Bill Riley, voice of the Utah Utes, and you're watching the Star Valley Braves on the SVI Sports Network.
Timeout given to Coach Shumway to keep possession at Star Valley basketball. Thompson works it over to the right side. Braves down by 3, 45-42. Lancaster around a screen to the elbow. Steps back. Defense stays on him with Robertson. Now he makes a move again down the post, double team, kick into the corner. Lydiard for 3, no good. Rebounded by Green River. Wolves basketball still ahead by 3 with 6 minutes to go in the game. Jones across the half court, works the post, now kick out. Stanton again, working in the lane. Goes up, ball knocked out by Lancaster and out of bounds.
Stanton's been a handful tonight, though. He's got a couple different moves he can go to. And yeah, this was because of the poke from behind from Lancaster. Otherwise, I think he'd have had a great look here.
Inbounding is Archibald. Goes up top to Jones. 5:55 to go in the Hayden Outdoors Real Estate fourth period. 45-42. Here's Archibald. Lydiard on him. Bounce pass to Demerit. Now Stanton out on the perimeter. Clock continues to tick. 5:35. Archibald bounce pass to Jones. Braves stay man-to-man. Jones drives, goes into Robertson outside. He'll pass the ball, tipped, stolen by Shumway. Tried to throw it up ahead to Lancaster, but wasn't there. Robertson steals, and then Lancaster will get him reaching across.
Third personal on Cooper. Second team foul on the Braves. No team fouls on Green River. 5:20 to go here in the fourth.
Archibald will inbound for the Wolves, still up by 3. Wolves have held the lead most of the game. They had an 8-point advantage at the half. Sorry about to cut it down to 1, but now it's back up to 3. Here's Robertson again for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Bodies go to get it. It's out of bounds off of Green River. It's going to be Star Valley basketball. 5:09 to go in the fourth.
You can see the battle in there. And man, Roman, we talked about him in the pregame. Nearly saved. I said Gavin Jones on the line there.
Lancaster hands off to Thompson. Quickly up to Erickson. Works left side Lancaster. Shot fake, pulls up the mid-range. No good. And it's a ball loose on the court. It's going to be rebounded by Green River. Then stolen by Lancaster. Good with the foul! Lancaster just waiting in the wings. In the shadows, if you will. And then came out of nowhere for the steal and the score.
Take a look at it again. Yeah, just snatched that and all in one motion. Laid it up and in, and an and one opportunity. And that's foul number 4 on Adam Robertson. So quite a series of events there. He will have a seat to come back maybe a little later in the game, and Stanton comes back in. And Cooper with a chance to tie this game.
From the Riverside Dental free throw line, too strong, no good. Remains a 1-point Green River advantage. Wolves on the rebound, 45-44. 4:40 remains in the game. Here's Jones. Now a three from Archibald, no good. Rebounded by Lancaster. Dribbles away from some pressure. Defense by Stanton. Lancaster blows by. Kick, corner, three. Thompson, no. Rebounded though by Lancaster on the baseline. Back to the backboard. Pivots, spins, reverse, and no! How many places of the rim can you hit without it falling in? 4:10 to go in the game, and it's back to Green River, still up by 1.
Yeah, that was an unfriendly rim that time.
There's been a few of those in the game.
Well, it is Evanston.
Timeout taken by Coach Ivy. 4 minutes to go. Green River 45, Star Valley 44. Full timeout on SVI.
The remodel of the hot tub at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton has been completed and is open for guests. Kodiak has also begun construction for a swimming pool and additional hot tub, which will open for guests only soon. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
My name is Alex Finley. I'm the owner of Adventure Tire and Suspension in Afton. SVI Media has been great to work with, and they make everything easy to get set up with advertising. Right after we opened, they reached out to us and got us set up in no time. I think SVI is great for local businesses to get their marketing set up, and I look forward to working with them even more in the future.
To begin advertising your business, nonprofit, or event, visit svinews.com/advertising.
Live fourth quarter coverage is provided by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com.
Star Valley still down by 1, 45-44. Driving is Taylor, shot is in. 47-44. Green River by 3. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Green River.
He's got 10 points, does Dax Taylor.
Erickson hands off to Thompson. Works left side, Shumway. Deep on the wing. Down to 3:35 to go in the game. Lancaster pulls the 3. No. Rebounded though by Thompson. Up top to Shumway. Fakes left, dribbles right. In the lane, to the rim. Yes! Dylan Shumway pulls the Braves back to within 1, 47-46.
Dylan leading Star Valley with 14 points tonight.
The ankle looked fine on that drive. Love to see Dylan continue to do that. Took a little bump to the nose on a screen. Stays with the ball though. 3 minutes to go. And again, Green River with a 1-point lead. Another long possession. In no hurry. They haven't been all game. Starting from the very first possession. Now Archibald for 3. No good. Ball tipped. Saved, but still up for grabs. Lydiard will have it. And now there's going to be a foul on Green River. I thought for half a second they were going to call a jump ball on that.
They did it before. Taylor going to be whistled for his first. Came down on top of Lincoln Lydiard.
There's a good look on the Fall River Propane lead play. Once again, a chance for the Braves to take the lead.
2 team fouls each as we hit 2:42.
Star Valley hasn't led at all the entire way. Lancaster to the rim, blocked, knocked down, and out of bounds. No whistle. Here's look at it.
Second block of the game for Stanton.
That's pretty clean.
It's pretty good.
Lancaster up to Thompson. Takes the 3. Yes! Sack! The Star Valley Orthodontics 3 ball. And for the first time, the Braves lead. 49-47. Well, I guess they did have the lead actually a few times in the first early on. So not the first time, but they're up now. Up late with 2:18 to go. Braves by 2. Wolves on defense. We'll see if it forces them to be more aggressive on offense. And there's going to be a foul and a blocking call on the floor given to the Braves. Their third team foul with 2:08 to go.
Second personal going to be on Dylan Shumway, I believe. Third team foul. 2 team fouls on Green River, 2:09 to go.
49-47. Archibald inbounds for the Wolves. Goes to Taylor in the lane, and there's going to be another foul on the floor before the shot. 2 quick fouls on Star Valley, gives them 14. Next one puts the Wolves in the bonus with still 2:07 to play in a tight game.
Second personal on Thompson.
49-47, inbound to Jones. Work right side, Archibald. Takes the 3, bouncing and no good. Lancaster rebounds for Star Valley. Under 2 minutes to go, and a huge opportunity for the Braves to take a 2-possession lead late. 4 team fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Green River. Now Lancaster will slow down the tempo. Shumway above the right corner. Thompson up top. Dribbles left to Lancaster on the wing. 1:38 to go in the game. Lancaster to Erickson. Makes a move. Can't get up the shot. Feeds Lydiard. Jumper in the paint. No, short and out of bounds, untouched. Goes to Green River. 1:30 remaining in the Wolves. Still in it. Down by 2, 49-47. DeMeritt to Jones. 1 minute 23 to go in the semifinal. One team goes to state, the other drops down to an elimination game tomorrow morning. Archibald up top. Stanton, top of the key. Lydiard on him defensively. Makes a move. Drives the post. Lincoln stays with him. Forces the ball back outside. 65 seconds to go. Back to Stanton in the paint. Lincoln with him and battling, and they're going to get Lincoln with a foul. He's pushing just as hard as Stanton is.
Part of that frustration comes from the fact Green River's only been whistled for 4 fouls in the second half. Not just 2 in this quarter, but 2 in the third. And the Star Valley crowd, a little frustrating. Stanton hits a free throw. He'll get one more to try and tie this one up. And he does.
Tied 49 all. 60 seconds to go in the game. Braves looking for some more magic. Lancaster stands in the half court. Nobody's coming out on Cooper. We'll see how far they take the clock down if they go for the game winner. Now Stanton comes out. 40 seconds to go. Cooper makes a move, now steps back. Lancaster still out there. Stanton still comes out on him. Now down to 32 seconds. He makes a move. Still has the dribble. Nobody doing anything but Cooper and Stanton right now. Lancaster still has the dribble. Everybody is standing.
Yeah, they haven't moved.
22 seconds. Stanton making Lancaster dribble. Now he'll step back again. 17. Stanton goes for the steal, can't get it. 15. Behind his back. Lancaster to the right side wing. 10 seconds. Lancaster down low. Shot, no, but a foul. What a sequence that was. Literally 8 players standing still for 45 seconds.
Boy, did Stanton have to work on that possession. He really was out there doing, got him from behind. Second personal, 3rd team foul. Cooper to the line where he's 4 of 5 tonight. And looks like we're set up for another fantastic finish tonight.
Lancaster hits the free throw and the Braves lead by 1, 50-49. Now remember, Green River is in the bonus.
Yes.
So regardless of the shot, Star Valley cannot foul. Force Green River to hit a field goal with 9 seconds remaining. Free throw's good. Braves lead by 2, and a timeout taken by Shumway. 51 for Star Valley, 49 for Green River. What a sequence that, I don't know that I've seen that now, where 8 players, it was one-on-one for 45 seconds.
The only other time I've seen it, and it was actually on this court, it was back in the day, it was Bubba O'Neill coaching the Devils and Tony Saris coaching the Braves, and they stood at midcourt and held the ball for 5 minutes, 35 seconds. Nobody moved because nobody engaged the other, and then Emerson finally ran a play and got a layup after that time. Pretty wild. Maybe a great time to emphasize and reiterate that the shot clock comes in next year.
So in this game, though, it's 25 seconds remaining in the timeout. Braves lead it by 2, 51-49. It is going to be Green River basketball. They have 3 timeouts remain for Coach Ivy. 2 timeouts still remain for Star Valley, but if you're the Braves defense here, you just cannot foul. You got to force Green River to hit a field goal.
And I will also throw this out there. Adam Robertson, number 11, Dylan Archibald, number 20 for the Wolves. They have each hit 3 3-pointers tonight. If they decide to go for the win, those are probably where they're going to go.
Well, Robertson's not on the court. There is no number 11, so it may be Archibald. Dax Taylor, of course, can shoot it as well.
Yeah, Demerit and Jones both have one as well.
Jones has it across the half court. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Archibald to Stanton. Goes up for the tie. Shot no good, and the Braves defense holds on to win. Star Valley holds off the Wolves. Stanton can't hit it underneath the rim. And another one down to the wire to favor the Braves.
Let's take a look at this again. The Fall River Propane replay gets past Shumway.
They got the matchup. That's the matchup Green River wanted. Not able to hit the shot. And the Braves do win. 51-49 your final. And just another gasp and sigh of relief for Star Valley as they have secured the trip to Casper next week to join the Lady Braves in the Region Championship game tomorrow evening. The girls at 3, the boys to follow at 4:30. Mutual respect and a hug from Coach Shumway and Coach Ivy. Boy, the battles between those two over the last couple of years, and even between these two programs before that. Silver Star post-game show. We'll have your stats, player of the game. We'll have Coach Shumway again down on the court. Braves trailed by 8 at the half. They pull back to within 1 at the end of the third. And Cooper Lancaster hits 2 free throws with 9 seconds remaining to put Star Valley up by 2. And then the defense keeps Jake Stanton from scoring, who had a fantastic game, and win 51-49 your final. Silver Star post-game show. Silver Star Internet, better connected. Learn more at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. We'll send it down to Millie Kazare for the courtside report.
Okay, thanks, Duke. So, Coach, that was a crazy, intense game, just how we like it. So, first of all, the team battled super hard.
I don't know.
So much effort they put into the game and energy. Talk about just how proud you are of the team for putting in that much energy and for making that effort.
Never say die attitude. These kids know how to play. They know how to win. I've said this before. This is why we do those tournaments early in the year. You got to learn to grind through 3 days of good basketball. Just proud of them. Man, they played so tough, never gave up. And again, Green River is such a good team. Credit to them, too, for making us work again.
Awesome. And then now you're official, you got a spot to go to state. What are you going to do to prep for the last game tomorrow?
Yeah, we're not done. We came here this weekend with 2 goals in mind. One was to clinch a spot, and the other one was to win the region. And so we're going to come ready to play. It's going to be a tough battle. Latrona's got it twice already. We got to find a way to get that monkey off our back, but we'll be back and ready to play again.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and congrats on the win again. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll send it back to you, Duke and Dow.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report. And Afton and in Alpine, Braves win it 51-49 over the Green River Wolves. Let's dig into that score with the Battleston Brothers post-game battle stats.
Well, Green River led by Jake Stanton. I know he's disappointed at how that last one transpired, but he had a terrific game tonight for the Wolves. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He was a force on that low block tonight. Dax Taylor finishing with 10 points also for Dylan Archibald. Adam Robertson finishes with 9, 3 points apiece for Jake Demaray and 3 for Gavin Jones. The Braves end up clipping the Wolves in rebounds by 2. Green River ends up shooting 8 of 22 from the three-point line. That's 36.4%, and 11 of 13 from the free throw line. That's just a shade under 85%. The Braves got 14 points from Dylan Shumway. That led the way for Star Valley. Cooper Lancaster, 13 points, including the game-winning free throws there at the end. Lincoln Lydiard finishes with 7. Will Linford and Roman Erickson had 6 points apiece. 3 for Zach Thompson, 2 for Mason Kleeman. The Braves go 5 of 20 from the three-point line, 25%, a little under their average for the season, and 12 of 15 from the free throw line at 80%. And they escape, maybe not escape, but they win another 2-point decision with in back-to-back nights in a 24-hour period. So Coach Shumway's probably checking where his aspirin supply is, so we can take one of those. Those are your battle stats for the post game.
Quality, price, and service from Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, a block south of the Arch in Afton. That's Battleson Brothers Flooring. Kind of an interesting note to that game. We saw Green River slow possession after slow possession after slow possession to try and limit the possession Star Valley can have, keep it a low-scoring game. But then at the end, Star Valley wins by an extremely slow 45-second drawn-out possession that Cooper gets fouled on and gets the 2 free throws.
Well, and Cooper kind of put on a display there for about a minute after Stanton came out and engaged him defensively, and then was able to get to the line and draw a foul and make the free throws, which ended up being the game winner. And so, yeah, that's a great point, Duke. A little bit of a bookend there for this game.
Absolutely. Again, the final 51-49. How about your player of the game now, presented by Star Valley Skidoo?
Well, guess what? You score 30 points, we don't give you the player of the game. You score 13, but you make the game-winning free throws. Player of the game, Cooper Lancaster. You're our Star Valley Skidoo player of the game. Cooper also had 8 rebounds on my stat sheet, 6 of 7 from the line, including the ones that ultimately gave the Braves the win tonight.
Top quality products combined with excellent service standards. That's Star Valley Skidoo. Find them online at starvalleyskidoo.com. Braves and Lady Braves in the region championship and ready to go to Casper for sure next weekend. Now, is it a 1 or a 2 seed? A lot on the line still for Star Valley. Girls will tip off at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Boys at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow in this gym at Evanston High School. And again, those times subject to on schedule or not on schedule. Definitely a little behind tonight. So after 10 p.m., here we are signing off for the day. Duke Dance, Dal Erickson, David Kazare, producer Millie Kazare down on the court. Fantastic camera work again by our ops. We got 2 more games tomorrow to wrap up the region tournament, 3 and 4:30. Thank you for joining us on the SBI Sports Network.